Hey everyone, Namaste and welcome to the 30th episode of Yoga Shakti with me Shailaja Menon here on this wonderful platform of Anand TV. Now today we're going to explore another aspect of yoga practice which is about the shuddhi or the cleansing of our antakaranas or our inner instruments. Now what are these inner instruments? They are the manas, which is the mind, the buddhi, which is the intellect, and the ahamkara, the I maker or the identity maker. Now, all of these three comprise of our antakarna. So today we're just going to explore the mind. What is this mind and what does it function on? So if we look at the mind, it's basically a bundle of likes and dislikes, preferences, biases, prejudices. Now, in yoga parlance, these likes and dislikes are referred to as raga and dvesha, and these are generally termed kleshas or afflictions that inflict suffering on our minds. Now, raga is this intense attraction that we have for a person or a situation, and dvesha is the exact opposite. It is the intense aversion that we have for a person, a situation, a certain maybe job position, whatever it might be. So to look at raga and dvesha as the two sides of the same coin, and a lot of the times it is somebody who we have intense raga for or intense attraction towards that eventually is the source or the root of dvesha or aversion. So if we all reflect on our lives, we can see the truth to this. Now, the yoga practice is always about staying in the middle. Yeah, it is not about being conflicted and vacillating between these two polarities of raga and dvesha. And it is about staying true to what is our dharma. So, can we look at all the karma that we embark on in our everyday life, not only as raga or dvesha, but as our dharma, something that is good for us, something that is right for us, something that is our duty, something that takes us towards fulfilling our higher purpose, regardless of whether we like it or we dislike it. Yeah, but before that, we have to first be in awareness of this play of raga and dvesha. So if we look at our minds from morning, all of the different karmas or actions that we do will be based on these two. We usually seek the food that we love. We seek to listen again to music that we, really cherish. And then we're always thinking about people that we care about. So if we look at our lives, we're driven by this raga. But the flip side to that is we can eventually result in dvesha. Yeah, so to see whether we can purify our need to vacillate between these two and whether we can just look at karma purely from the eyes of dharma. So, towards that, let us take our yoga practice. Namaste. In order to be able to direct the mind and harness it, we need to have a strong intellect or a buddhi. So today's practice is a strength practice working on developing a strong core as well as a strong upper body. So towards that, let us move. To begin the practice, just lift your legs up, but keep your knees bent. Yeah, and then just check these lines. Try to get your knee and hip to be in one line, and try to get your knee and ankle again to be in one line. Yeah, and then from here, just exhale, really engage your upper back muscles, engage your abdominal muscles, and lift your arms up and just staying here. Yeah, so just try to keep your knees together. Feel that deep engagement of your abdominal muscles. Keep lifting, holding, and stay. Okay, and then slowly exhale and release. Yeah, so we're just going to do 3 rounds of this. So again, lift the knees up and then just check your alignment. And from here, exhale and rising up. Yeah, so feel that deep engagement, abdominal muscles contracted, upper back muscles engaged. Yeah, but make sure your lower back remains on the mat. Slowly lower down and release. And last round here, so slowly rising up and exhale and rising up and stay. Okay, so just focus on your breath as you inhale and exhale. Just see if you can do 10 breaths. Okay, and then slowly release and relax. So as you relax, just feel your abdominal muscles completely relaxing. Feel the shoulders, upper back, all of that relaxing. Focus on your breath as you inhale and exhale. Just sense that beautiful aftertaste of the asana. Okay, and then turn to your side. So we're just going to intersperse this with strength. So again, when you place your hand, look for lines. Make sure your shoulder and wrist is in one line. Your hip and your knees are in one line. And then from here, just press your toes down and engage your upper back. Yeah? So keep pressing the palms down so that you engage your upper back muscles, engage your abdominal muscles, and then just press down through your toes, lift the knee off, and just hold here. Yeah, so you don't have to take your knees really high or anything. You can already feel the work along your upper back, along your abdominal muscles. Just holding it here. Focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay, and then slowly lower down. And then just to bring some mobility into your spine, you can just arch your spine and look up. And then as you exhale, just round your spine. So really connecting to your spine. Inhale, arch your spine, look up. And then as you exhale, pressing down, feeling that beautiful release along the whole of your back. Again, inhale, arch your spine, look up. And then as you exhale, just rounding your upper back. Okay, and then maintain this position as you just press down through your toes, lift the knees off, and stay. Keep pushing the floor away. So, really sense, touch the palms into the mat, the toes again pressing into the mat. Feel that deep upper back engagement. Okay, and then slowly release, and then release your spine as well. And rounding, so really flowing with your breath here, really exploring every movement, finding the edge. And last round, so press down through your toes, lift the knees off and stay. Push the floor away. Feel the serratus engaged. And slowly release. Bring your spine back to a neutral position and release into Balasana or the child pose. Okay, now we're going to go into the full position, which is the Ardha Navasan or the half boat pose. So from here, just engage your upper back, lift the arms up, rising up. So try to keep rising up as much as you can. And then see if you can straighten both your legs forward. Yeah, so just staying here, your lower back remains on the floor, only your upper back is lifting off. Just staying here, focus on your breath, see if you can do 10 breaths. And slowly lower down and relax. Yeah, so just moving into this, we're just doing 3 rounds here. So it's good to come up this way because then you can really work segment by segment. You can shift from side to side, try to get as much of your upper back off the floor. Keep your abdominal muscles engaged. And then from there, slowly straighten your legs, focus on your breath, and stay. And slowly release. So as you release, just connect to your shoulders, connect to your abdominal muscles. Just feel that beautiful taste of release. And last round here. So just rising up again, just moving from side to side, just trying to get as much of your upper back off the floor, but grounding firmly through the lower abdomen. Yeah, so your lower back is firmly on the floor. And slowly release and relax. Now slowly turn around. So you're just going to work. So from here, we can just work into forearm plank first. So just keep your forearms on the floor. Try to keep your shoulders and elbows in line. So again, checking for lines. And then from here, just take the leg straight back and then take the other leg back, keeping your upper back engaged, keeping your abdominal muscles engaged, just holding well. Focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay, and then slowly release. Just lower down. So if you want to relax, just turn your cheek to one side and relax. And working on the second round. So just again, when you come up, you can just check your lines here, shoulders and elbows in line. And then you can just press down through your toes, engage your upper back, engage your abdominal muscles, holding well. Okay, be aware of your neck as well. Make sure you're not like dropping your head here, right? Or trying to lift your head up too much. Right? Your neck is extremely mobile, so you have to be really careful with it. Just make sure it's in line with your spine. So that requires you to really sense your body, right? What is the line of your spine? What is the line of your neck? Can you sense that line? Okay, and then slowly release. So just making a cushion with your hands, turn your cheek to one side and relax. And last round here. So coming back up, shoulders and elbows in line, right? Engage your upper back as you press down through your toes, abdomen engage. So check your lines again. Yeah. So sometimes we tend to be up or we tend to sink down, right? So make sure it's in line, your shoulders, your hips, your heels, all of it in one sloping plane. Okay, and then slowly release and relax. Okay, so we're going to go into one more core variation here. So as you exhale, just rising up, head, neck, and shoulders, and just check your arms. See if you can keep your arms in line with your shoulders, palms facing up, and straighten the legs. Yeah, so we're back into the Ardha Navasana position. But the difference is each time you exhale, you just try to bring that right knee towards your elbow. As you inhale, straighten it. Exhale and up. Inhale and straighten. Exhale up. Inhale, straighten. And last set. And release. Yeah, so just relax for a few seconds just to catch the aftertaste of the practice. Now just moving into round two. So as you exhale, just rising up and then working here. Focus on your breath. Focus on the movement. And release. Just feel your body relaxing. And last round. So again, check your alignment. Engage rising up and work. And relax. Okay, now we're back into our forearm plank. So again, check your alignment. Make sure your shoulders and wrists are sort of in line. Your abdomen is engaged. You're on your toes, right? And then from here, just see if you can, again, as you exhale, just bring the knee forward. Okay, plantar flex your toes. Exhale and take it back. Yeah, so just working here, trying to hold your body, just moving the leg. And slowly release and relax. Focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. Just sensing that raw energy expressing through the breath. And going into round two. So again, just find your position first, the shoulders and elbows in line. Rising up into plank and moving. And release and relax. And last round. So continuing to focus on your breath, just rising up and move. So exhale and forward, inhale and back. And release and relax. Okay, now we're just going to work into a twist. So just lift your knees up and then you can take both your hands straight up as well. And from here, as your knees drop towards the right, so try to keep your knees together. Yeah, as they drop towards the right, you take your arms towards the left and look towards the left. Yeah, and then again, as you lift your knees, try to take your knees up together. Yeah, they will try to separate. And then from here, as your knees go to the left, keep your arms going towards the right. Just feel that beautiful deep twist in your spine, rising up. And one more round here. And coming up. And last round. Rising up and release the legs to the floor. Just feeling the obliques at the sides, sensing them work in these twists. Okay, from here we're just going to go into another twist to release the upper back. So check your position, make sure your hips and knees are in line, your shoulders and elbows are in line, and then you're going to thread this right arm below the left. Yeah, you can bend your left elbow, try to get your shoulder down to the floor if you can, and keep this left elbow drawing back, for which you can come onto your fingertips and see if you can look up. And this gives a beautiful release along your upper back, just holding it there and slowly coming back up and just working in the opposite manner. Yeah, so now your left arm will go down. You try to get your left shoulder to the floor if you can. Keep that right shoulder drawing back. Keep the head looking up. Keep the shoulder drawing back. And slowly rising up. I hope you got a beautiful release in your spine. And then finally just going back into child pose and stay. So, we've come to the end of this episode, and I hope you have enjoyed working on your body, working on building strength, understanding that your mind and body are not so separate. So, in connection to Raga Dvesha, none of us really actually like to work on strength. So, this is something that is some kind of Dvesha. We prefer to just stretch and release. So, the Raga is towards that. So, here we are actually trying to focus on doing our dharma by working on strengthening our body and strengthening our mind in that process too. So until the next episode, namaste, stay safe, lokha samasta, sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light.